Yep. So the next question is more around brokers. This is a question that we get all the time. It's probably our most common question, but this one in particular is a bit different. They ask, should I be paying more for a broker? Like we've just talked about one, which was Stake or Perla or Self-Wealth or CommSec or NabTrade or whoever. Should we be paying more because they're safer or better?
Yeah. I guess they're saying sometimes you get what you pay for. There is something to be said for some of the more expensive brokers. For example, CommSec. There's a lot of features on that platform and a lot of tools, which you can use that platform for free and use a lot of those features for free without actually using that platform. But I always advocate having at least 2 brokerage accounts, because if something goes wrong and one platform you can't necessarily place a trade for that day, and this is the day you want to invest, you could invest on another platform or something like that. And so sometimes if there's technical issues, the big brokers like CommSec have huge engineering teams and they can fix these problems a lot faster. If it's an issue with the ASX or CHESS or something, that can't necessarily, it's not the broker's fault necessarily. Like it might affect all the brokers. Was it last year, a couple of years ago, when the market was down for a few hours?
Yeah.
So that affected everybody. So no matter which broker you were with, you would have been affected from that. But there is, I do think there's something to be said with some of the larger brokers. I mean, I use a variety of different brokers. I'll use different brokers for different reasons. If you're investing small amounts on a regular basis, using a lower cost broker is probably better. But if you're doing maybe long-term investing and you want something that is pretty dependable, maybe you're happy to pay a slightly higher fee. And we're talking here about brokers that give you holder identification numbers. So Stake, ASX, Perla, Self-Wealth, CommSec, they all give you holder identification numbers.
Yeah, whereas Vanguard, Superhero, Sharesies, they do not.
No.
So those ones. So when we talk about the security of brokers, what we want is a holder identification number. So we do want that because that's basically the stamp that says that's your share. And that's registered at the share registry with your name on it, basically.
Yeah, and it makes it very easy now to transfer those shares if you want to between brokers.
So and basically the idea here is you can have redundancy too. You could have one broker that does your ETFs and you don't really care if the trades are there and then, and you might have another broker that is your go-to broker for something that's like, I need it reliable, I need it now kind of thing. I think the fee race to the bottom is getting a bit ridiculous. Most investors are happy to pay $10, between 10 and $3, 10 and $6. To be honest, it doesn't really matter too much. So for the most part, I mean, $10 is great. Gone are the days where the broker used to charge you like 2% or hundreds of dollars. CommSec kind of still gets away with really sometimes high fees for the US business. But I mean, those are, those are pretty much done. Okay,